Thank you for watching another episode or webisode of film reboots before they were called reboots. This one's Rear Window versus Disturbia. So first of all, Rear Window starred Jimmy Stewart, the absolutely gorgeous Grace Kelly. In this one, Jim Stewart is confined to a wheelchair, so he looks out of his apartment window, and he has several people that he's voyeuring on. Each one has their own little name, character, personality, background story to it. This is a psychological thriller. That's right, a thriller. It's directed by Alfred Hitchcock, so it's a lot different, but the same premise in that he has a love interest. They both get in the voyeuring thing together, and like I said, Hitchcock directs it though. So I mean, you take Rear Window and you got one heck fire of a suspenseful film, and you can see where Disturbia jocks it enough to have to kind of use the same premise. Or, well, I don't know why they'd go and make a movie about me. So even though Stewart is spying on neighbors throughout an apartment complex in Disturbia, it's Shia LaBeouf. He plays a troubled youth who, in the same day, gets himself kicked out of school and put on house arrest. He's so bored he starts looking out of the window. He has his best friend Ronnie come over, and then he gets his love interest in there, and then he gets her in spying on the neighbor. But they only focus on one person, one neighbor, and that's played by one of my legendary favorite actors, David Morse. And Sarah Romer is the love interest, not exactly the classics we were looking at in the original. You can see here where David Morse works his way in with the mother of Shia LaBeouf. And you're wondering the whole time, is he a good guy, bad guy? You find out, not such a good guy after all. So it is very suspenseful, and it does get pretty crazy, but they are two completely different movies. But my peeps, so as you can see, the movies are two completely different films. I mean, I'm glad they changed the name, to be honest with you, because it just didn't make any sense to keep it the same. It's that much different. Check out these trailers. Let's let them roll.
This is the scene of the crime. A crime of passion, filmed in a way you have never seen before, and as no one else would dare attempt. But the screen's master of suspense, the producer-director who shocked the world with Psycho.
I got something to show you. It's reality without the TV.
This is the apartment of a man named Jeffries, a news photographer whose beat used to be the world. Right now, his world has shrunk down to the size of this window.
Mr. Phil's coming back from work.
He's been watching the people across the way.
Where's the coffee?
Nobody seems to pull their blinds during a hot spell like this. He knows a lot about them by now. Too much, perhaps. For instance, down there on the second floor, the woman pacing about. He calls her Miss Lonely Hearts. So lonely that even death seems like a friend.
This is as far as you go.
These are the newlyweds, on a honeymoon no one will ever forget. He calls her Miss Hearing Aid, an artist of a very odd and strange art. The songwriter, who plays the same melody over and over again. A genius or insane?
Down on the ground. The man's been kidnapping and killing people.
This is the traveling salesman and his invalid wife.
Take you away.
Out of their arguments and nagging comes a weird kind of love.
I saw.
Miss Torso, the body viewer. That is, viewed from a safe distance.
Did you?
Those are just a few of my neighbors.
He's hiding something. We know that.
First I watched them just to kill time, but then I couldn't take my eyes off it. Just a few would be
Ronnie,
able to.
we need to see what's in the
And you won't be able to take your eyes off the glowing beauty of Grace Kelly, who shares the heart and curiosity of James Stewart in this story of a romance shadowed by the terror of a horrifying secret.
Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I'm your man, Kyle T. Manfrey. This has been another webisode of Reboots before they were called Reboots. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure and like, comment, and subscribe today.